Hello, hello. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. How's everyone doing today? I feel like I've been away for like 2 weeks. Does anyone else feel like that? It's been, we were here last week. It's been a little bit longer than usual, but it definitely hasn't been as long as it feels like. Hello, hello. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Lucy, Amanda, Bella, AE, Mariah, Devin. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? How's your week been? How are we feeling about the new year in like 2 days, 3 days? I don't know. I don't know. Hello. Hi, Nina. Hi, Joey. Found the channel last week and watched a bunch of VODs. Oh, amazing, amazing. Welcome in. I'm glad you're able to catch a live today. I'm feeling chaotic. What else is new? This happens every day, but especially when I feel like it's been a minute. I feel out of practice. Like, what am I doing? And also, we're going to be bulldozing today, which brings a certain level of chaos with it as well. And it was a holiday, and not all of you care, but some of you will understand where I'm coming from when I say this. Wicked is coming out on digital tomorrow. Well, like, technically the 31st, but kind of tomorrow, right? So here I am, living what some might call my best life, and about to destroy everything in my valley. Hi, Zara. So wild that 2025 is in a couple of days. I know. Wicked out already? Well, it's only going to be available for purchase and renting, I think. Well, I don't even know if it's going to be available to rent on digital. Definitely to purchase on digital. I'm going to run to Storybook Vale, actually, to just gather some resources for a second while we all say hey to each other. I also think, here's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I need to work myself up to my valley, so I'm probably going to get rid of everything from Storybook Vale first, and then we'll get rid of everything from the valley. But yeah, Wicked, you're going to be able to definitely buy it digitally, maybe rent it, the 31st. I don't know when it's going to be on streaming services or what streaming services it's going to be on, but oh no. I'm going to be pressing the wrong button over and over again. What are we getting rid of? Everything. Chloe, you're getting the DLC tomorrow. Amazing. Hi, Michelle. Hello, hello. Yeah, bulldozing. It's been a minute since we've done that. It's been a long time, actually. The last time we did was probably the end of last year. It's been about a year. And since then we rebuilt everything and then we've just been chilling. So yeah, it's been a minute. Hi, Olivia. Isn't it still in theaters? Yeah, it's still going to be in theaters, but it's also going to be available for you to buy in your home. You're doing some construction today? Nice. What are you building? Okay, I'm also going to get rid of all of this stuff because here's my thing. I think we're getting rid of everything. I know I'm going to clear out the valley. I'm going to clear out Storybook Vale. I think I'm also going to clear out Eternity Isle, but that one I need to think about for a second. So if we do, that'll probably be the last thing that we do. But yeah, I want to get rid of all of these garden beds because I want to start with a totally blank slate, so we can figure out what the vibes are going to be, you know? Just rewatched the last Valley tour. Oh, yeah. If anybody, I'm not going to do like a full tour or anything. Y'all might see it when I'm getting rid of everything today, but I have 2 different full Valley tours on my channel if you want to see the current state of the valley. And I also have my Eternity Isle tour, which is a little bit different than how my Eternity Isle is right now, but it's mostly the same. It's remarkably similar, I would say. Hi, Kitty. Hello, hello. Annette, hello. You've been rebuilding your valley this week? Amazing. Kins, hello, hello. You're wanting to decorate but feeling stuck on where to start. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I feel like it can be pretty difficult. Do I want to get this? I haven't finished my star path. I might leave this memory orb here, actually. I'm going to take a really big risk right now. I'm going to plug in my controller I think it's gonna be fine. Stream should not be lagging on my end, but let me know, everyone, if you're also having lagging issues. Oh, that sound was me. That was my controller plugging in. Okay, we're working. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there for now. You're building Monsters University in the meadow where Merlin is dean of students and Sully is a professor. That's fun. Before I get rid of this stuff, does anyone know, is there anything from Storybook Vale that if you get rid of it, you can't have it back? Because I know there were a couple things like that in Eternity Isle, but I don't remember seeing anything like that for Storybook Vale. I'm just gonna make myself a little section over here and get rid of everything else. What are you? You can go away. I'll put you here. There we go. Hi, Carly. Hello, hello. Took you all day yesterday to, get kingfish to cook for the Star Path. I gotcha. And I will put these over here. I should be able to reach all of those. Did I enjoy the last saga of Epic? Listen, I'm such a fake fan. I haven't listened to it yet. I feel horrible. Don't judge me. I was actually just talking to my partner about this. I know it came out on Christmas, but I feel like since it's the last saga, I want to... Do we have these trees? Let me just make sure we have these. I think we have the orange ones. Since it's the last saga, I want to listen to the whole thing all the way through. It's not that I haven't had the time to listen to them all the way through. It's simply just that I haven't done it. So that is on me. There have been too many things going on, what with Wicked coming to digital soon. What else? The next season of Squid Game dropped. I haven't watched all of it, so no spoilers, please. But I've been thinking about it 24/7. And what else has been going on? I don't know. Lots of things. Haven't had a chance to listen to Epic yet. Redecorating most of your valley, but don't know what to do in the Glade or Forgotten Lands. I feel like I don't usually have trouble with the Forgotten Lands, but the Glade, I get. The Glade is one of those places where it feels like there's so much you can do, and also it feels kind of limiting. I don't really know if that makes sense, but that's the way I feel about it. Wow, I feel so, what's the word I want to use? I feel so free. Granted, this is the easy part, because this is the stuff where, it's just, a place that's not decorated. Hi, Lady Fire, hello. Amanda, you finished all the puzzles for Storybook Vale? Nice. I still have a few left. I don't know how many, but I know I have a few left. Let me put this back here. Once I finish this biome, I'm going to exit out. Hopefully my game will be fine until then. I do want to leave this on this side though. Did I get the new sweater for Touch of Magic from the Christmas tree in the Dreamlight Castle? I don't know. Yes, I got a sweater. I don't know if it was Touch of Magic, but I remember getting a sweater from the castle. Okay, let me line these up here. I will leave these chests out for now. These were from my very short-lived attempts at collecting the cooking memories from this DLC. I'll get back to it eventually. You wish the treehouse wasn't in the way. I don't mind the treehouse too much, and I'll mind it even less once we get a Forgotten Lands floating island. Let me put you like there. Get rid of you. The rest of that is just obstacles, I feel. And I think all of this is just attached to the thing. Okay. Oh, I have this, but I've got one right there, so I'm gonna get rid of you. I think that's everything. You just saw Squid Game dropped. You're so excited, but have no time between grinding Dreamlight Valley and Infinity Nikki and reading. I get it. I'm so nervous. Here's the thing. If it were up to me, oh, I need to get rid of these. If it were up to me, I would have finished season 2 of Squid Game by now. It came out the day after Christmas, I think. It's 7 episodes. I would have finished it, but I'm watching it with my partner, and he decided that he wants to take his time with it, so I'm stuck on his schedule, which is fine. The only thing is I feel like it's impossible to avoid people talking about it online, and I'm really afraid that it's going to get spoiled for me. And there were such cool twists and turns in the first season that I don't want to be spoiled, so I feel like I'm staying away from my phone so much, just trying to not hear anything about Squid Game. Hi, Janet. Hi, Willie. Hello. The Christmas gift was a Touch of Magic sweater. Okay. The motifs to make a typical Christmas sweater. See, I got motifs, but they, did I open the gifts? It might have been because I opened it on my Switch. I don't know why that would make a difference necessarily, but the motifs just showed up as like white pixelated things. They didn't look like actual motifs. But that could have just been a me thing. What can I get rid of in here? I don't know if I can decorate in this Oh, I'm lost. The new Infinity Nikki update is happening right now. I know. Yeah, the servers are meant to be down from either, I think they were meant to go down in about an hour, a little less than an hour. They might have taken them down early, and they are supposed to be down for like 8 hours. Which is a long time. I'm super excited about the update. We're going to be playing it tomorrow, the Infinity Nikki update, so stay tuned for that. I did break last minute and end up getting the frog outfit. I wasn't sure if I was going to get either of the outfits from the limited banners this time around, but I did. Okay, I think all of this has to stay in here. This is going to be actually annoying to decorate in. The camera is horrible in here. Oh, they are white pixelated things? Okay. Maybe I need to look at them again, but I saw them and it didn't look intentionally pixelated. It looked like it was glitched out pixelated for me, but maybe that's what they were going for. Having issues with the Moonstone shop not loading. I am not. I don't think so. I mean, I haven't checked in the past couple of days. But is your, like, if you play on Switch, did you change your device time at all? I think sometimes you can have issues with it if you time travel. Hi, Kayla. How are you? Okay, what else did I need to get rid of? Oh. What are you doing here? I feel like, no, I finished all of my quests. I'm gonna remove these. I'm going to remove these. Am I doing Storybook Vale or everything? I'm doing Storybook Vale and the Valley and probably Eternity Isle. How do I get rid of this? Oh, I know what this is. Because you know what I did the other day? I don't know how to get rid of that. Can I do it in furniture mode? I went to Scrooge's store. No. And I got an item that was meant to be... Oh, I did get this bed, by the way. I got an item, this lightning generator, but when it was in Scrooge's shop, and I think when you place it, it's just like a steaming pile of sand. And I think this is the same thing that's up here from this quest that we had with Hades. So I don't know how to get rid of that. Okay. The bind finished. You got the bed and the toadstool circle. Nice. I did not get the, like the little mushy circle yet. But to be honest, I've been really bad with Dreamlight Valley. I have not logged in, I don't think, since Christmas. Today was the first time I did since then. Oop. Gimme, gimme, gimme. My cabbages. I need to watch Avatar again. The amount of times I've watched the first season of Avatar is astronomical. The amount of times I've watched the other seasons of Avatar. I think I've watched the second one twice. The rest once ages ago. I need to actually finish it because I don't even remember the end of it. Has anyone had the gazebo in the bind shop? I had the gazebo, but I don't remember which shop it came from. I want to say it was in my main Valley shop. Let me have these, please. You love Avatar? You rewatch it every year? Yeah, I like it. I was watching it last year, and I made it pretty far into it, farther than I have in a long time. But I don't know, I get very easily distracted from shows, and then I end up not finishing them, especially if it's a rewatch. But my sisters love Avatar. They talk about it all the time. They're like, remember such and such? And I'm like, I do not remember that. I watched it when I was a kid, and I've not watched it since. Okay. You haven't had the gazebo yet? I'm so sorry. I will send you lots of gazebo energy as I try to manifest a mushroom circle for myself. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these as well. Just all of this can go, actually. Let me put these trees back here, I think, for now. Oops. Perfect. I can't wait to decorate. Oh my goodness. I have also not made a list of the houses and where I want them yet, so I gotta do that. I have so much prep that I need to do for actually decorating. No, you know what? You stayed there for a second while I get rid of this stuff. And then this stuff, and you can cover those. I can't stand Hades' house. Okay. You can go over here. And this I'll put over here. This I will also leave. But you I don't need. Okay. Oh. Bye-bye. Okay, I think that's good. You just got the bright hanging glass orbs. Oh, nice. I'm actually not sure if I've had those yet or not. I think I saw them on the wiki, and I saw them maybe in someone's thumbnail. And sometimes when I've done both of those things, I can't remember if I actually have them or if I just feel like I have them. I'm not sure. Hey, Belle. Look at you, girl. Look at you. Show the new items from the premium shop. I can. I actually haven't looked at them yet, to be 100% honest. I bought them on Wednesday and I said, okay, that's enough. We have this wintry pond. Oop. And a house. Let's see. I think these were the only two new things. What else was in the premium shop? Oh, these Wings of Winter were from last year's Royal Winter Star Path, I believe. And so is the Snowy Raccoon. It's definitely a companion. I like the tail. This is cute. This piece back here looks like it's actually just, not just, that's a little dramatic, but it looks like it might be a retooling of the Pumbaa thing that we got. What was that? This? Doesn't this look kind of like it's this? I think it is. Not in a bad way. And here, a cute little flower shop, which is so cute. I did, however, unfortunately decorate one of my other houses to be a flower shop, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that one, I guess. And redo this one. This would look so cute, I think with Tiana's house. Hi, Mallory. Hello. Yeah, I think those look pretty cute together. There we go. Glide, girl, glide. The raccoon is nightmare fuel. I don't know. I feel like my relationship with the raccoon, it's been through some iterations. I feel like I used to think it was really, really creepy, and then I thought it was kind of cute, and I don't know. My opinion about it always kind of fluctuates back and forth about whether I think it's cute or creepy. I'm never 100% committed to either. You watching my game instead of playing yours? I mean, that's fine. I'm just deleting things, but that can be kind of like satisfying sometimes. I've only maybe watched one other bulldozing stream before, but it's kind of therapeutic to watch other people do it and not have to actually do it yourself. I'm going to get rid of this here. I'm going to move this here and put this here. Or over here, actually. Wow, actually, it's nice. I'm glad that we started with Storybook Vale because I've never actually seen these biomes without the stuff in it. It's making me more excited to decorate. And it's nice to see, like, what we're working with, you know? Hi, Deja. Hello, hello. You remodeled your plaza to fit the flower shop. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I was thinking about this a little bit, like, so briefly. Part of me wants to have my plaza and my meadow be more like commercial / community biomes, and then maybe push anybody that I would have put into those biomes onto floating islands and make some residential floating islands. I think that might be cute, but I don't know. I'm still not 100% sure what to do about the floating islands. I liked using one for my dream snap last week. I might try to leave like half of it open for dream snaps and decorate the other half. I don't know. You wish there was an actual bulldoze button? It would be convenient, but I feel like it would take away the joy of the bulldoze for me. Getting rid of things one by one is so soothing. Do you think we'll get new stuff in Scrooge's when they update for the second part of Storybook Vale? Probably. I think that's how that worked with Eternity. Well, I think they dropped another batch of stuff for Eternity Isle. With the other parts. I mean, it wasn't exclusive to that Scrooge shop, but I think they added it to the main Scrooge shop. All of you, please and thank you. Hi, Crafty Mango. Hello, hello. There we go. You had decorated the shadow of the statue. Oh, yeah. But they changed the footprint around the stairs. Oh, no. I hate when they do that so much. Like, why mess with a good thing? You know what I mean? If you're going to make something more generous, by all means, go ahead. But if you're taking an existing, I don't like that I can't remove these trees. That's really disrespectful, actually. But if you're going to take something existing and make it more restrictive, that is so rude. Okay. You know, I fear I'm going to run out of space in my inventory for this. Actually, oh no, I'm okay for now. Working on finishing some quests. Nice. Yeah, I am not in a rush for new Dreamlight Valley content, partially because I've been so obsessed with Infinity Nikki recently, and I still have quite a bit of stuff to do with that. But I was thinking about the fact that it's not too far away, probably, the next update. Like 6-ish weeks, probably, right? We have just under 40 days left in the Star Path. So, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I forgot. I think I changed into... I need to fix that, actually. But for now... I have my base outfit template that's saved to favorites, and I guess I had just gotten the villainous set when I made it, because that's the tool set that I have for it, but the electrical parade set is my favorite, so let me just have that instead. Let me just get that instead. You just got the Arosa outfit. Oh my goodness, wait. AE, did you see? Here's the thing. Brief sidebar. Infinity Nikki, they have a Discord, and they have their socials posts go through their Discord, but they don't usually post the actual content of it on their Discord, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. Long story short, most of their updates are posted on their website and on Twitter. I wish you could see them more easily on Discord. You can't. But on Twitter, they did post last night, I think, the new Miracle outfit. Did you see it? I don't have the first one yet. I'm only on chapter 4 of the story. But with the update, they're adding like a bunch of new event stuff. They're adding also something that they're calling an interlude chapter, which I think is a new chapter that's meant to like bridge the first part of the story that we got with whatever comes next. And that introduces a new Miracle outfit, and it looks so pretty. You're playing Nikki before it goes into maintenance. Yeah, I made sure before stream that I took care of everything I needed to. I was like, make sure I have the Parapal digging going. Make sure that my vital energy is not going to fill all the way up while it's offline. So I should be good to go. You've seen some videos from other content creators on it. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. I need to get to work. Yeah, tomorrow I think we'll be checking out the new event stuff. I'm not sure, because like the Companions Day event was pretty short. So if we go through a lot of the event stuff on stream tomorrow, we'll continue on with the main story, but I do want to check out the new stuff, you know? Okay. Amazing. Hi, Hassan. Hello, hello. Okay, anything else? I think that's everything here. I'm gonna... Did I decide to keep that there? No. Okay, I'll get rid of it then. Once I build these areas, I might try to have one of those chests around. I like having them in each of the areas because then... Hello? Oh, there we go. Because then, if I see a critter that I need to feed and I don't have what I need, I can just get it from there. Okay. Inventory is still good, but I'm gonna need to empty it after I clear Mount Olympus up here. You go this way first. But yes, I am very excited about Aladdin and Jasmine. I'm super curious about their character models. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we've already seen them in Speedstorm, and I'm interested to see if they'll look similar to how they do in Speedstorm. Also, let me just say, the Dream Snap theme this week, disappointing to me personally, and let me tell you why. It's called Frosted Fashions. It's essentially just like wintry clothing, right? When I was voting for the holiday market or whatever the one was last week, I feel like half of the things looked exactly like everyone's submissions are going to look this week for Frosted Fashions. That makes me so bored when we have really similar things back to back, and then you're voting on pretty much the same thing for multiple weeks. Okay. Shower. All right. What do I have up here? Can you play with keyboard and mouse on Xbox? I don't know. I don't have an Xbox. I'm not sure. Did I collect everything? I did. Okay. You weren't thrilled with it either. Yeah, it's not a bad theme. I feel like it's just bad timing. Does that make sense? Oh, that's cute. They had like a little pathway, like tree pathway kind of leading up to it with no actual path because we don't have that. Here we go. You logging on to Infinity Nikki real quick to fight some boldies for materials? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let me put you right there. And get rid of these. I feel like I'm feeling a little bit spicy today. I didn't really realize this before I got on stream. You know what? I do blame Dochi though. I was listening to Dochi as my pre-stream music, and I think it's just got me in a little bit of a sassy mood. Hi, Christine. Hello. Getting a lot of memories from snippets. Nice. Are the only snippet catching memories that we have blue? I don't know if I've ever had a memory piece from them that wasn't blue. Deja, I will not do that. However, I have probably listened to it like, I don't know. I had her Tiny Desk just like on loop this morning. It's so good. This might be a hot take, but I think I prefer some of the Tiny Desk versions to some of the actual like mixtape versions, right? It's just so good with the live band. Not have okay, girl. You take a break. I was putting you through a lot. Okay. Okay, we're gonna restart. You think they've just had blue, but you've not paid attention? Yeah, I actually could check the wiki while this game reloads, actually. That's not a bad idea. Because I've been thinking it for a long time, but I'm not sure. Memories. All Alone in the Moonlight. Okay, are you reloading, my guy? Yes, okay, good. These are all the Wally. Wait, what's the best way for me to look at this actually? Can I just go to the wiki main page and then to Storybook Veil and to memories from there? I think I can. Okay. Oh no, interesting. Okay, never mind. I'll check later. Hi Riley, how are you? Okay. Oh, I forgot my house is over here. So cute.
We don't have magic like this in Dunbrook.
You've been listening to her NPR video at least once a day. It's so good. It's so good, right? It's very good. Thank you. You were working on your star path all morning and finally got stuck. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I haven't worked on mine since probably last week. I need to get back on that, but I checked this morning and I think we have like 37 days left. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm on the second page here of the bonus reward, so we're almost there. We're getting pretty close. Oh, I should probably do the Daisy challenge, though. Okay. This side, and then we're good to go. Love the outfit. Thank you. Thank you. The shoes are a bit of a stretch. I'm wearing like I think they're meant to be slippers, but they were the only shoes I could find that matched the color. So, you know, it is what it is. I do feel like we're lacking in white and gold shoes. Not like specifically white and gold, more like white and or gold, you know? We don't have many of those. You give up on the Daisy challenges? You can never seem to get them right. Oh, you know who has a great video about that? Probably Senpai. I don't know what it would be called. Probably something Daisy Boutique or like, I don't know. But if you like type in probably Senpai Daisy Boutique, he has like a whole Google sheet or something that has exactly what categories you need to put on your stage in the boutique to make it so that you'll always have what you need for the challenge. It's very thorough. I love a spreadsheet. I love a list, so I have mad respect for the fact that that he did that. Ruby, hello, hello. What do I have here? All the things. Got it, got it. Sour Mishy Sims, hello. Thank you, thank you. How are you? The white and gold shoes show up as black and blue in your wardrobe. Wait, what do you mean? Do I have any of you? No, actually I don't. Okay. Let's put these away. A reference to the white and gold dress. Wait, I don't know what that is either. I feel this is going over my head, AE. I am so sorry. I'm like racking my brain. Oh, goodness. 90% of bonus rewards or favorite gifts, Daisy challenges, and talking. Yeah. It's just stuff that you have to do over and over again, and it just takes multiple days. And I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I don't know if I prefer something that's challenging or something that's time consuming. Well, it's not even that it's time consuming. It's just you have to wait. It doesn't take a lot of time. It just takes multiple days. If that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, let me take these. We'll sell all the rest of this. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. That was a few years ago, right? There was this one dress that, depending on who looked at it, they thought it was different colors or something. I don't know that I ever actually saw that, though. The dress itself, I just do vaguely remember people talking about it. Okay. Let me sell this stuff. And then we can move on to our last area here. Oh my goodness, we've been here so long. I was like, oh, clearing Storybook Vale is going to take like a cute 15 minutes. I was incorrect. Anyway. The fishing challenges are your least favorite? I don't mind most of the fishing things. It's just the blue circle ones that are a bit of a pain in my butt. You didn't know you had this shirt? Always love my outfits. Thank you. Sometimes I put a lot of effort into them. Sometimes I don't. Today, the only thing was I was like, I want to wear these cool ears that we got from, this was from one of the founders packs, I think. It feels like festive New Year's-y to me. Something about them. I don't know. And so I wore them. Why do we have to give 15 gifts to Buzz and Woody? And why do we have a giant statue of them? I need both of these questions answered, actually. Why do we have a giant ice sculpture? Skater Gaming, hello, hello. Oh, you got the winter cottage. Do you like it? Is it everything you thought it would be? Oh my gosh. Why did that sound like that? Ew. I hate that a little bit. I don't do valley visits at the moment. I got super spooked by that once a few months ago when there were some shenanigans going on. But I have valley tours up. You wish they would add a potion to turn the white circles blue. It would be very helpful. It really would. Welcome back, Kitty. You kind of like the statue? I feel like it's just so random. Think they made them the statue since they were the first realm characters for the winter update? Maybe. Even if that is why they did it, it still doesn't quite make sense to me. Like, even though, well, how do I say it? It's not that it doesn't make logical sense. It just doesn't make the greater sense. You know what I mean? It doesn't check out. What's the member stream on Friday? I don't know. I decide on the day usually. Typically we play Dreamlight Valley. This week, I'm not sure. How do you get rid of the mushrooms? Yeah, it was part of Flynn's quest line, I'm pretty sure. I want to say it was like his level 7 quest or something. It was pretty up there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I need to figure out what we're doing in terms of games and stuff because Infinity Nikki has kind of taken over every spare bit of my brain that's not taken up by Wicked or Squid Game or currently Dochi. That being said, we do need to finish Spiritfarer, and once upon a time we were playing Echoes of Wisdom. I don't know if anyone recalls that. It was ages ago. It was level 7. Okay, thank you for confirming. Let's move this, get rid of all of this stuff. But then there's like new stuff coming out next year. Oh my goodness. Like I still do want to play Stardew at some point. There's just there are so many games. There are not enough days in the week. And I don't know. I feel like what I need to start doing at some point maybe is doing like a longer stream on the weekend at some point and have it be just like a catch-up stream day where we hit up a couple of the games that we haven't finished yet. And we have like a 6-hour stream and we just chip away at them a little bit. I don't know. Need to do something like that. I'm gonna put these over here. Poor forgotten Tears of the Kingdom. Listen, listen, listen. Unfortunately, Tears of the Kingdom has been through it on this channel. We did so fabulously. We played through Breath of the Wild like nobody's business. We got through that game in probably like because I think we started it either right before or right after the new year, and we finished it before Tears of the Kingdom came out, which was in March. And I know that sounds like a long time to play a game, but we were playing it like once or twice a week on stream, so it wasn't really like we got through it. And then we started playing Tears of the Kingdom, and something happened where we just never continued. And then we started it again, and then and then Echoes of Wisdom came out, so we just never finished it. Poor Tears of the Kingdom. One day I shall actually play you. Perhaps. Loved Spiritfarer. I really like, wait. Oh, that was my fault, actually. I'm really enjoying Spiritfarer. I do want to finish it. Can this go over these? Oh, well, it could potentially, but okay. And you just go over here. All right. Anyone know when maintenance will be done for Infinity Nikki? It's meant to start in the next couple of minutes, and it's meant to last 7 hours. So for my time zone, it's supposed to be down from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm in Eastern time. It might come up early, but I don't think it did last time. Okay. Just gotta take care of this manually because I have these memories here. Oh no! Really? Okay. How many times does it take to undig a hole? This maintenance period is much longer than they did for Companion's Day. That's true, but that's because they're adding more events. Well, I don't know if it's technically classified as one event, but it's got multiple components, like more than Companion's Day did. And they're adding a new chapter. So, like, I think it's... Because I don't think Companion's Day was a new version of the game, but this is kind of like a whole new version of the game. Christine, thank you for upgrading your membership. I appreciate it. You can check out all of our past member streams if you want to. We've got them in a member streams play. I hate this exploding sound. We have them in a member streams playlist, but they're also sprinkled throughout mostly Dreamlight Valley and Speedstorm. And I think we played Kana on a member stream one day. So they're in there. Okay, we're done. Let me save. I mean, we're done with this. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's the thing. Wait, I'm gonna start a poll. Do we think that I can finish clearing the rest of this within the next 12 minutes? Or do we think that's a lost cause? Start poll. Boop. Okay. Let me know. Do you believe in me or not? You are being tested. Take that as you will. My little corner, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Just restarted Tears of the Kingdom and it's just so good. No, I believe you. I believe you. Like, I do want to play it. I loved Breath of the Wild. From what I've played of Tears of the Kingdom, I loved it. It's definitely no hate to the game. It's just been a matter of poor timing every time that I've tried to play it, I think. What do I think your vote was, Kitty? Well, I think you know me too well, so... Whatever the right option probably is the one that you picked. Okay. Oh, wait, this. Okay. Hello, little dragon. Oh, you said yes, but you forgot that I was on Eastern time. Well, that's okay. I feel like we should start a petition to... Ooh, wait, I didn't realize that it actually... Okay, here's the thing. We are fine. We are happy. We are thriving. It's almost 2025. Good things are happening in life. Good things are happening in life. Healthy, wealthy, and wise. I mean, I'm not all three of those things. Okay. Girl, I am saving left, right, and center. This should not be happening. Listen, at least she loaded quickly. That was nice. That was very nice. Oh, but she saved ages ago. Less nice. I think that was my game casting its vote for no, I'm not going to finish by then. Can I get back here? Yes. Okay. You wonder why it keeps crashing? Good question. I don't know. It's kind of becoming more and more of an issue, though. I've been trying to talk to my partner about it. Because here's the thing. It doesn't crash for me when I'm not streaming. Same with Infinity Nikki. It crashes less than Dreamlight Valley, but it does crash sometimes when I'm streaming. But neither of the games crash when I'm not streaming. So I think it's either a memory issue or a GPU issue. If it's a memory issue, that's a little bit easier to fix. If it's a GPU issue, that unfortunately is not as easy to fix. So I'm just doing what I can. Usually saving frequently does help. Actually, you know what might help a little bit? I bumped some of this stuff down. Ugh! Sorry. We're just gonna chalk that up to fog. Save. To be fair, I think it is foggy, but I think it's just the setting changes that made it look awful. Okay. Y'all, if it crashes again, I'm gonna have to change it back. I can't deal with this. Can I get rid of this tree? Please? Okay, good. Beautiful. Does anyone else's stuff always spawn in this little pathway? Everything loves this pathway in my game. Yes, okay, cool. I do think it's very rude that it spawns in a place that the vacuum doesn't work. It feels like, why would you make me go through the effort of building a vacuum if it's not even gonna work? Okay, I'm going to get rid of all of this. What are you? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna put this over here, I think, actually. Oops. Vacuum should be more efficient. I don't know that it's actually the vacuum's fault. I think it's more the spawning fault, like the fault of the spawning. Like, I don't think things should spawn over by the trials, because that's not a buildable area. Like, I don't think things should spawn in a place that's not a buildable area, you know? A lot of things have stopped spawning altogether. You haven't gotten the pink flowers from Mythopia since you first cleared them. Have you done the, like all the quests, AE? Because there were some things that weren't spawning for me, but I had to open an additional area through questing, and that's where they all were. But if you finished all of your quests already, then that's obviously not going to be an issue for you. You did finish everything. Ah, interesting. Okay, can I delete this tree? No. Rude. Oh yes, these. Listen, I think it's gonna be close. We have 3 minutes left and we have 1 area left. Last chance to cast your votes. Am I going to finish in the next 3 minutes? Well, let me save before I do anything else. And... okay. I can't wait to decorate over here. I wish we had this checkered floor as a path that we could use. Obviously, we don't need it here because the entire ground is like this, but it'd be nice to use in the other places of Ever After. Hi, Walter. Hello, hello. Oh, there you go. I need to move the pink castle over here. Clear, clear. No, the stream is not ending in 2 minutes. You're all good, Taylor. Hear me out. We're done. And it's before 3 o'clock. Is she an icon? I feel like I am. Hi, Prib. Thank you for being a member for 19 months. Let me save this. Listen, right in the nick of time, if I do say so myself, I feel like if I were in... If... I feel like if I were Alphaba, this would be my defying gravity moment. It is exactly 3. I know. I finished before 3, though. I canceled the thing right after 3. Anyone use the free unlimited windmill in the furniture tree section? I have not used it, no. Do I want to get... Yeah, I should probably empty my thing, shouldn't I? Okay, we're going to empty my inventory so I have space for when we go to the valley. And then we're going to clear the valley of all the things. It's going to be fabulous. That's going to be really exciting, though, because I actually have stuff decorated over there. You were prompted to vote when you joined, so what I'm hearing is you doubted me. Interesting. You can go there. No, nothing for this. Wait, do I have anything for any of these, actually? Now that... Yes, I do. And this. And actually this. Not this. There we go. How do you become a member? If you look in the description box, there should be a link. If you type !membership, it might also pop up with a link. Oh, actually, I might be able to gift some. Let me check afterwards. Michelle, thank you for being a member for 20 months. You never remember to check this until someone else does. Love a clean valley, all the islands. Been working on yours slowly. Oh, amazing. Yeah, I love having my valley decorated, but I love having it clean because everything is so, it's so easy to access everything. It's really nice. Wait, is this where the mushrooms went? Yeah. Okay, so all of this stuff I'm actually gonna sell. Hi, Amanda. We just finished bulldozing Storybook Vale, and we're gonna go bulldoze the valley next.
Howdy.
Hi, Desiree. Wait, did you get anything good from Barnes? What did you get? Let me know. I am looking for new books. Well, here's the thing. I have so many books at home that I haven't read yet. And I have many books on my Kindle that I haven't read yet. But I'm always looking for new books. And also, I want to start a book club. Is it just because I want to read Legendborn with people? Even though I've already read Legendborn? Yes, but guess what I found out? It's confirmed that the next Legendborn book, I think it's called Oathbound, it's coming out in March. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this book for like 2.5 years. Thank you for the sip reminder, by the way. You got Rift in time for Christmas and you're regretting it. I'm sorry to hear that. Is it just because it's a lot? Are you not enjoying it very much? Hi, Lydia. Hello. You can put houses on floating islands. I know, I know. You're too scared to clear it all? Only done half a biome at a time. I get it. I feel like I get nervous about clearing everything, but once I do it, I feel really happy that I did. Let's see. Today I just have water. Nothing exciting. Okay, let me collect all of this. Yeah. You got books 2 through 5 of the Boys of Tommen series. Oh, I've read the first 2 books. They're right on my shelf, actually. Finding 13 and Keeping 13. The first one, unfortunately, a little bit had me in a chokehold. The second one, unfortunately, I like skimmed through the last half of it. I don't know what it was. I think, here's the thing. I don't mean this as an insult, even though it might come across that way. Even though it might come across that way, I don't mean this as an insult. The second half of the first book read like Wattpad to me. A specific era of Wattpad. The era of Wattpad that I'm familiar with, which was like the mid-2010s Wattpad. And I just wasn't feeling it at the time. I was not feeling it. Hi, thing she makes. Hello, hello. Let me get, oh wait, this is stuff to eat. So I actually have to put this here. Okay, wow. Let me get rid of all of this. Did we see the new roadmap with Jasmine and Aladdin? And then what are we thinking about it? Oh yeah, that roadmap's been, I think they shared that roadmap with us in November. Very, very excited about it. I think all 3 of the updates that they've indicated on the roadmap seem like they're going to be really exciting ones. So I am looking forward to it. Oh, now how did you get there? Okay. There we go. Deleting everything? Yeah, we're going to be starting fresh with a brand new Valley build, so I'm getting rid of all the things. That's the plan anyway. I got lots of popcorn buckets around here, actually. Not popcorn, candy buckets. MB, hello, hello. That's exciting. You're starting Storybook Vale, right? There we go. Still always waiting for skins for the multiplayer portal. There's another candy bucket back there. You know what I might do? I might put all of my... I've never stored my premium shop houses in my inventory long term, but I might do that. I've stored them in there short term. Oh, I have a feeling this is not going to work. Oh no. Okay, good. Thank goodness. I stored them in there short term, and when I placed them back down, all the decorating was still inside of them. I think I'll risk it. If I have to redecorate all of them, well, it's just what we're gonna do. You're waiting for a goofy skin for Frosted Heights? I could see us getting one. So this confectionery is gonna go away. And all of this. Wait, you're crying. Listen, it's not that serious, I promise. I have this build of my valley. Yeah, I haven't changed anything in this build of my valley since then. I have this build of my valley as a rather long YouTube video, so if you want to relive the memories, you can definitely watch that. It's going to be there pretty much forever. But now we'll get to make something new, which I think will be fun. Going from Infinity Nikki, always pushing F, to Dreamlight Valley. I know! Thing she makes. I did it a couple times today. I was like, I need to plug in my controller because I was pressing F and just ending up in the furniture mode instead of interacting with things. Okay. Favorite house skin? I don't know if I have one. I'll look through the menu in a minute and see if I can think of one, but off the top of my head, I don't know if I have one. Hi, Banjo. Hello, hello. I got you, I got you. I get like that with games sometimes. No crying in baseball, exactly. New and improved valley will hopefully be awesome. No guarantees, but the nice thing about it is I have this recorded as a valley tour. I also have hours on hours of just like stream footage from it. So if we hate the new valley, we can always just rebuild this. But I think it's gonna be good. Chances are we will not finish, well, I don't know. Chances are we probably won't finish decorating the valley before we get Aladdin and Jasmine, because I'll probably start in Storybook Vale, actually, with decorating. So then, you know, we'll have new characters. We're gonna have a bunch of new buildings to add anyway. Like, the thing is, my valley was full to bursting. I didn't have space for new buildings. So I needed to do something to make space to incorporate that stuff, you know? Might as well just get rid of all of it. You like the new flower shop? The new flower shop is pretty. Siffy, hello, hello. Will we be seeing Old Bell Memoriam on New Year's? Oh, good question. Do I still have that, actually? Let me exit out of this and save for a second and see. I don't think I deleted it off of my computer. That would have been really rude of me to do, actually. Did I delete it out of OBS? I still have it. So maybe we might. Oh no, I did it again. The wrong button. No, let me use my controller. Yeah. We might have one last RIP Old Bell before 2025. And then I feel like we might just have to accept her absence and move on. It was a grand time. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was a beautiful friendship. Maybe, oh no, Kitty, are you still in chat? Because if you are, I might need you to sing me a rendition of For Good so I can put it so I can put it in the back of the Bell video of the Old Bell, because I feel like that's really the energy that I feel towards Old Bell, you know? You love the new Fairy Godmother Star Path skin. Oh, I like it. It's not my favorite in the world. Is it just because I don't necessarily care as much about Fairy Godmother? Yes. The skin itself is cute, but yeah, there are other characters that I probably would have preferred skins for, but I do like it. Just logged into DDV and your valley looks like a war zone. Oh, no. Hi, Kitty. Yeah, we're clearing the valley again. Oh, I feel so free. Actually, I love this. I was nervous about this today. I sometimes do get a little bit nervous about clearing my valley, even though I look forward to it because I know it means we get to do a new thing. It is sad to see it go, you know? But looking at a nice, clear, open space does bring me a lot of joy, so I'm feeling good about it. We're all watching Wicked December 31st, right? Here's the thing. I thought about putting a watch party on the schedule for this week because I already pre-ordered Wicked. Like, it's being watched by me. You know what I mean? It's being purchased by me. But I don't know. If we want to watch it, we can watch it. I will not say no. Let me get rid of this stuff. It will be in my possession on December 31st. Put that there. And I'll move some of this stuff up here. I'll just munch on this while we run around cleaning things up, I guess. Cupcakes. You'll be finished with your Star Path on PlayStation tomorrow. Oh, awesome. Where do I? Oh, yeah, over here. You know what? I think I want to go around to the forest first. Wait, do I have any other? No, these are all homes. No, that's not a home. Okay. I always forget that this isn't a home because it makes me mad that the dorm is Mike and Sully's house. But anyway. Working on finally finishing your valley build, kept getting distracted or bored, but now it has to be done. And you already want to bulldoze it? Listen, if it brings you joy to be in the process of creating a new valley, that's fine. Bulldoze it. A lot of room to feed the critters. Yeah, exactly. More like ease of feeding critters, more ease of collecting materials, more just like possibilities. I like it. Where can we buy it? The Wicked movie, I think it's gonna be like wherever you can usually buy movies digitally. I think I just pre-ordered it on Amazon. I don't know if it's gonna, I don't think it's going to be streaming on any streaming platforms yet. I think that's gonna come way later. But I know it's gonna be available to buy. I'm not sure if it's gonna be available to rent yet. Sometimes they wait to do that till later too. You're waiting for Blu-ray or DVD release. I heard that that's happening in February, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna move you all down here for a second, but I will be buying a physical version of it too, best believe. I told my partner, no one is ever going to have the chance to take this away from me. I'm gonna have it on digital. I'm gonna have it physically. This movie is now a permanent part of my life. Planning on doing valley visits in the future for like visiting other people's valleys. I really would like to. I think that would be really nice. I think the most difficult thing is like figuring out how to do that logistically. Because I don't really make a lot of videos, so it would probably have to be while I was streaming, which does make it a little bit difficult because it wouldn't necessarily work for everybody kind of thing. I don't know. I would like to though. Wait, what, Kitty? Why are we deceased? Happened way faster than you thought it would. I know. I was looking at it. Listen. I need, well, I'm going to talk myself out of it, but there's like a deluxe edition of the Blu-ray that's going to be released. And it was originally meant to come out in the spring sometime, and they had just pushed it back to like June or something. So I was in like a sad girl mood. Like, I'm not going to be able to have Wicked in my home until like June. I guess I'm just going to go to the theaters again to see it. And then it was like the day afterwards or something that it was announced that it was coming to digital on December 31st. So honestly, I really am blessed. Apple TV, Prime, YouTube, and a bunch of other places. Yeah, I figured it would be kind of like wherever you can buy digitally. Wish we could valley visit the DLCs. I know. I do hope they add that feature at some point. I think that would be a really nice one. Just saw Wicked on Friday and loved it. Amazing. I love it. I think it's very good. Just found me yesterday and watched the tour. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's going to be a long process of building up the valley again. Last time we did a full bulldoze was right before Rift in Time. And I want to say we finished the Eternity Isle build around March-ish. And I want to say we didn't finish the valley build until like August. It was a process. We'll see if it takes that long again this time or if we move through it a little faster. I don't know. But I think we can come up with something cool, especially now that we have more freedom of rotating items. The one thing though, I need to know when we're going to get the increased rotation with fencing and paths. Because then it's like, do I just wait until we get that? But I feel like that's probably going to be a while. So I probably won't wait. Okay. You go there. The raccoons are about to be so fed. Honestly, I'm gonna have to feed everything every day in an attempt to get some of these critter feeding memories. Now that I can actually see them. Blueberries on blueberries on blueberries. Be here. Would we want mods in DDV? No. Nah, the game, unfortunately, is already messy enough / buggy enough. I don't think I need something else thrown into this. Also, I feel like there's no way that Gameloft would be willing to like support use of mods in a game that they're making for Disney. Because, like, I don't know that Disney would be on board with that. Hi, Lady Danbury. How are you? Also, speaking of your name, I need to watch season 3 of Bridgerton still. I've never watched season 3. Maybe I should do that. But here's the thing. Unfortunately, in order to watch season 3, I feel like I want to rewatch season 1 and 2. And you know what? Throw in Queen Charlotte while we're at it. I gotta rewatch everything, I guess. Maybe that's what I'll be doing while I wait for my partner to be willing to watch more Squid Game. Oh, goodness. Have I watched the prequel? I have. It's so good. Yeah, I watched the first 2 seasons and the prequel series, and I really enjoyed them. Here's the thing. I am not a Penelope truther, though. So, season 3 just isn't speaking to me because I'm gonna have to put up with Penelope. I hate to say it. I wish I loved her. I don't. Girl, Don't need seasons 1 and 2. However, an excuse to re-binge. Honestly, yeah. I know I don't need them. I do remember them, I think, well enough. And the stories are kind of separate enough that I think I would be fine. But when there's a new season of a show, especially if it's been a while, I do usually like to try to rewatch to make sure I'm fully caught up. Thanks for hanging out, Amanda. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Watching me bulldoze is so relaxing. I love that. I like a bulldozing stream also because it's something that I don't really have to think about a lot and I can just talk about whatever. It's just an excuse for me to yap. Sakis, hello, welcome in. How are you? Okay. Delete all of this path and stuff. We don't need any of this. Yeah, I always forget how long it takes to actually bulldoze everything. Because even today, as I was getting ready for stream, I was like, I guess I need to have something else to do just in case, because it's probably only going to take like 30 minutes to bulldoze. LOL. We've been here for an hour and a half. Granted, we did do Storybook Vale first, but we've been in the valley for 30 minutes and we've done 2 biomes. And that's generous because we haven't even finished the second one yet. Okay. You're gonna move here. All of this can go. I don't need any of it, actually. Season 2 was your favorite season and couple. You appreciate the way that Penelope is portrayed. I love the actress. It's just Penelope as a character. I mean, to be fair, I have heard that she's a little bit more tolerable well, tolerable is kind of wild. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I've heard that, well, see, all the other words I can think of are also not very nice. I was going to say more likable. I've heard she's more compelling in season 3. However, I don't know. I've watched season 1 and 2 maybe twice each. And the second time I went into each season, I was like, you know what? I am putting aside my feelings about Penelope. I'm going in with an open mind. And I'm going to try to like her. And I couldn't do it. It's a shame. You liked Penelope more in the book? Oh, I did not. No. I couldn't stand her in the book either. Was she more intolerable in the book? I don't know. I definitely don't think she was better in the book. I don't know if she was worse, though. But then again, I haven't actually watched the 3rd season, so... And, like, you don't really see a whole lot of Penelope outside of what would be, like, 3rd season stuff in the book, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I will become a Penelope truther after this. Wonder if there will ever be a reset biome option, like reset for rooms. Possibly. I'm not sure, though. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if Prib is still around. He might have more information about this, or like theories about this than I do. I don't know if the biomes are like... Well, I guess it would have to be, right? Because the spawns and the goofy stall and stuff, there probably would be a way for them to give us an option to reset the biome. I think they should. Did I get anything good from Scrooge today? I'm pretty sure I got the book bed today. This one? I don't think this was yesterday. I think it was today. It's beautiful. And I love it. Oh no, the camera. I have to find a place for it. You love Penelope? You love the trope where those always happy characters and always so like annoying... Actually, oh wait, have a depressing past. Oh, see, here's the thing. There are a lot of characters in things where it's like, I understand why you are the way that you are, but like that, like having a reason to be a certain way to me doesn't make it justified that that's the way that you are. That's how I feel about a lot of characters. Like, I can understand what you've gone through and why you've turned into the person that you are with the seemingly negative or like traits that I consider to be negative traits. Like, I can understand how you got to be that way. But that doesn't mean that I like you anymore just because I see why you're like that. Like, don't be like that. I don't know. That's how I feel about some things. And Penelope is just one of those. She has too many traits, or like, I guess a big trait that I just really can't stand in people. And it's like, I understand why she's like that, but I just, I can't do it. It's how I feel about, like, I don't know. And sometimes it's weird because sometimes that doesn't, I don't know. There are some people that I think are bad people but I still think are icons, like Glinda. I don't think she's a good person. I do, however, think she's an icon. There are some people I think are bad people, and I'm like, you're not iconic enough for me to like put up with you. And unfortunately, I feel like Penelope is one of those for me. Maybe season 3 will have her surpass the required level of legendary for me to put up with the fact that I don't think she's a good person, but I don't know. The bookmark being a throw blanket is so smart to you. I get it. Yeah, it's really cool. We need a Wicked counter for stream. Listen, eventually I'll stop talking about it. Give it like 2 weeks and I'm sure it'll be brought up a lot less because I'll have it in my home. I will have been playing it on loop for ages. It will still be an extreme part of my life, but it won't be as new. Fully agree with the sentiment and think it applies to real life also. Troubled past doesn't justify hurting others or repeating toxic behaviors. Exactly. Like, I can empathize with what brought you to this point, but I'm not gonna put up with your tomfoolery. 2 weeks? You were gonna say 6 months. No, 6 months is when it will start again, Yana, because that will be in the lead up to part 2, you know? There's going to be like a small period of time where I've fully absorbed part 1, but before they start ramping up for part 2, and that will be the time when I'm least intolerable, you know? It's probably going to be a short window, but it will exist. Maybe that's why you don't like to watch Wreck-It Ralph. I could see that. I also tend to be like that with characters that I think are most like myself. Probably. It's probably because I see negative traits in them that I see in myself, and I'm like, I hate that. I probably do feel that I have a lot of the negative traits that Penelope has. Maybe that's it. You jumping off your couch when you hear everyone deserves a chance to fly. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so good. You love Glinda and think there's much to discuss about her as a character, but if she was a real person. Oh yeah, I love her. Like, I think she's fabulous. I wore pink to see Wicked because yes. But like, she's cute and funny and we love her, but we don't excuse her actions. And if she were a real person, I definitely don't think I would be friends with her. Destroying the valley again. Time to pull up a chair and take notes. Well, not quite yet. Maybe in a future stream when we start actually decorating again. But for now, just time to enjoy the chaos, I guess. Hi, Renee. I did, actually. I hope you had a nice Christmas as well. We're deleting everything again? We are, Cassie. It's actually been a long time coming. I've been planning on doing this for a while. I just got held up with like quests and things. Actually, let me save. So yeah, we're ready. Especially now with the floating islands. We have so much space. We have new characters. We have a whole new map. Like, it's time to switch things up a little bit. And so we will. Oh, I can't get rid of you. Well, go there for now. Your poor husband is gonna get sick of your sing-along shows of Wicked. You know, I don't know if my partner is going to get sick of it or not. He'll survive. He will definitely survive. One thing that I did hear somewhat recently about Glinda, though, at least I think, I I don't know if this was an interview or what, and I don't know. Yeah, anyway, whatever. Ariana was talking about Glinda, and it was in a recent spot that they posted on their Wicked movie YouTube channel, I think. They did one that was like Cynthia as Elphaba and one that was Ariana as Glinda. And she was talking about finding the way that Glinda moves, which is something I love hearing about, because anything about actors talking about how they create their characters, I think is so interesting. And she was talking about how Glinda thinks that she's so elegant and she moves like a swan, but she's actually kind of stiff and awkward when you watch her move. She just has so much confidence that you don't really catch it. And I thought that was so interesting. And now, like, looking back at a couple clips, I definitely see it. She does move kind of awkwardly, but she has so much confidence that you're like, yeah, she's so flawless. You banished Penelope to the floating islands. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Penelope's house. I need a candy biome. I really just do. Need a candy biome. All of this stuff can go away. This I will put by a Goofy stall. This, can I put it back here? Yes. Okay, and I'll take all of this stuff too. Maybe when we get Ralph. I don't know though, because I don't imagine that Ralph will have a candy themed house. Because he's not from Sugar Rush, and I don't know. I just don't see him having something in that style. I imagine him having maybe like, oh, I forgot those were individual pieces. That's going to be a pain in the butt to pick up. I almost imagine him having a house that's going to look good with Mike and Sully's stuff, maybe like the Mike and Sully apartment or the dorm building, that kind of stuff. Banjo, I hope you're kidding, because I will I will be so mad if we have a pile of bricks that we have to place somewhere for Ralph's home. What am I supposed to do with that? Let me sell all of this. Actually, I don't really think I need any of this stuff. I'll just sell that for now. Thank you for the sip reminder. Do I prioritize quests over decor because you still have some quests you need to finish, but get lost decorating? I usually try to finish my quests before I move into decorating, because once I start decorating, I am also going to get lost in the sauce. So, yeah, I usually wait. Ashton, hi. Not deleting your valley, but you've been redoing your storage house. Placing them in house skins instead of your main house. You don't know what you were thinking, but you're liking. Oh, nice. I have heard that some people do their storage in premium shop houses. I like having it in my main house just because that way when I'm on different maps no matter what map I'm on, I have access to every resource without having to go to a different map, which I appreciate. Locked Beach Girl, hello, hello. How many times did I see Wicked at the cinema? Only twice. Only twice. I definitely I probably would have gone again this week if they hadn't announced that it was going to be available for digital coming up. Yeah, I probably would have gone and seen it again. Can't believe it's all going. You'd find it so hard to delete yours. Oh, yeah. I do find it a little bit, I'm trying to find, like, the right description for it. It's not that I have no emotion about it. I do feel sad to see things go, but I usually feel equal, if not more, excited by the possibilities of what we're gonna do next. So I think that kind of outweighs it for me. You've seen people turn the floating islands into storage islands. Yeah, I've seen that too. If that works for people, that's great. I feel like a storage system is such an individual thing. Like, whatever works for the person, obviously, is what's best. I couldn't do that though, because again, I just want to be able to, like, no matter what map I'm on, no matter what quests I'm doing, if I need something, I want to be able to access it there. So I put it in my main house. That way, if I'm in the valley, if I'm on Eternity Isle, if I'm in Storybook Vale, all I have to do is go into my house. I don't have to remember which place I have different things. I don't have to deal with the loading screen, because the loading screen between maps has been kind of long for me recently, especially coming back to the valley since the Storybook Vale DLC came out. Traveling to the Vale and to the Isle doesn't really take that long, but traveling to the valley takes a long time for me. So I like to just have it on the map that I'm on. I also just have a lot of floors in my house that are not decorated, so I have the space, so I might as well. Okay, let me save. You're hoping to watch Moana 2 on January 1st? Nice. I saw it. I was not the biggest fan. I did think there were some very... Like, I don't get it twisted. I did cry twice, maybe even 3 times if I think about it. But, I didn't like it as much as the first one. I didn't like the music very much. Or at least most of it. But you know what I did like? Moana's outfit in Moana 2. So I hope we get that as a dream style at some point. You wanted to use the new flower shop for storage, but the idea of having to go to a different world to get things didn't sit well with you. Yeah, I think, like, I do understand, like, making a storage house on each DLC map where you keep the DLC resources, because you're not going to usually need those for anything in the main valley. So if you want to leave that stuff over there, I think that makes sense. But yeah, I just don't really... I just like the ease of not... Mostly it's just not having to remember where I put things. Hot Cocoa Collective, hello, hello. When will I start to rebuild the valley? Live streamed or a YouTube video? Oh, the majority of it will be streamed. I mean, I'm not necessarily planning on doing any of it off stream, but sometimes I do end up doing a build off stream, but usually it's on stream. And it will probably start this week on Wednesday. I don't know. I think we're probably going to be starting in Storybook Vale. If not Wednesday, then probably Sunday. Like, if there's something, I don't know, if I feel particularly inspired by the Dream Snaps theme this week, then maybe we'll do that on stream, but we'll probably be decorating. We have a Moana 2 dream style, don't we? No, we have, where is she? Moana. Is she eating with Kristoff? She is, probably. I think the one that we have is from the first movie. The one that we got for her recently. I think she's wearing it still. You were not a big fan either. You took your 7-year-old and she said she liked the first one better. Yeah, I mean, I mostly had seen sort of neutral. Well, I mean, I hadn't read anybody's actual opinions, just in terms of like headlines and stuff. Oh yeah, this is the outfit that we have, but I think this is meant to be from the first movie. The outfit she wears in the second movie doesn't have her like belly exposed. It's kind of like a tank, sort of like one shoulder top, I think. That's sort of like tan at the top. It's very pretty. I really like her outfit from the second movie, but it is different than that. Yeah, but from headlines, I had mostly seen neutral to negative stuff, but with me, I pretty much always try to go into something with an open mind, because sometimes people hate something and I really like it. So I try not to put too much stock in other people's opinions about things if I haven't experienced it for myself yet. And some Disney sequels I love. Like, I'm not a sequel hater on principle. And I loved the first Moana, so I really wanted to like this one. It wasn't my favorite. Not to say that other people won't like it, I just didn't enjoy it as much as I hoped that I would. I liked the beginning and I liked the end, but a lot of the middle was just... That sounds so dramatic. I don't mean it like... Anyway, yeah, I liked a good bit of the beginning and I liked a good bit of the end, but some of the middle, most of the middle was just not for me. Wait, thing she makes. I don't think I got that impression of Maui feeling like he was flirting with Moana. I don't think I felt that way watching it. When the inspiration strikes, never know what could happen on or off stream. Exactly, yeah. So usually I do things on stream. Sometimes when I do things off stream, it's just that we started something on stream and I didn't have time to finish it, but then I picked it up and I was like, oh, I gotta do this off stream. That's usually how it is. You went to see the new movie from The Lion King last night? I haven't seen that one yet either, but actually, one of my brothers and one of my sisters saw it. Both adults. Not that that really matters, but I do have a brother who's like very young, but two of my adult siblings went and saw it and they actually both really enjoyed it, which was surprising that my brother liked it because I don't think he really likes Disney like that, but he said he thought it was pretty good. I did hear mixed things about the music though. I think one of the opinions that I saw was that the music itself was good, but the lyrics were somewhat questionable. But I haven't heard any of the music from Mufasa, and I haven't seen the movie. I think that's one that I'm gonna wait until it's on Disney Plus to watch it. Hi, Chloe. Hello. You're building a Lego Disney castle? Is it like the big one? I really want a Lego Disney castle. You saw it was originally going to be a show. Yeah. Moana 2 was going to be a show. It was already in development, and then they decided to make it into a movie. And from what I heard, the development team that was working on the show continued to work on the movie, or at least like the songwriters and stuff. There we go. I think the context behind the movie's mere existence was already working against it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily like... I guess sometimes you're working on a project and you realize that it's going to be better as a different, or like you'd prefer to have it a different way. And I think sometimes, like the Tangled show, for instance, I think is really good. And I think it could have been made into a movie and been really good. So I don't necessarily think my issue is that it was going to be a show that was turned into a movie. I think for me, it's just like, I don't really want to say anything about the specifics of the movie because I don't like hearing spoilers about things, so I don't want to spoil things for other people. So I'm trying to think of a way to say this that makes sense. I think it's just like the way that the story progressed and the type of storytelling that I liked a lot in Moana, the first movie. They did a very different thing in the second movie. That I just didn't like as much. It didn't feel as compelling to me. Your son went to see it last night and he said to tell me that he enjoyed it. Wait, what, Mufasa? Your brother has a massive Lego Christmas village with a train that runs through it. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, we didn't really have like big Lego sets. I didn't really when I was growing up or anything. My younger brother sometimes does Lego sets. Like he's done a couple of the Star Wars sets. There's a huge, like, I think it might have been the Disney World 50th anniversary castle. Because Disney World's 50th was in 2021, I believe. And I think Lego had a big castle that they released for that I really wanted. It's so beautiful. But it's like $400. And I have not had $400 to spend on Lego, so no Lego castle for me. The Tangled series is excellent in your opinion, but you feel like condensing it into a movie would be a lot and not in a good way. Well, I feel like they could because I feel like at least the way it seemed for me for the Tangled series, there was a main story arc that kind of went through all of the seasons, but it wasn't the focus of every episode. They had like a lot of what I would call filler episodes that had kind of individual plots that didn't have to do specifically with the larger plot of the show. So I feel like they would be able to take the kind of larger plot of the show and turn it into a movie and just cut out like a whole lot of the filler stuff. Not that the filler stuff is bad, it's just I don't think as directly linked to the bigger story of the show that kind of starts in the first episode and wraps up in the last episode. Like that's something that show did really well, actually, I think, because a lot of shows I think that go on for multiple seasons, they tend to, like, the plot shifts significantly at some point throughout the show, or they just, like, never actually resolve the main plot that they introduce in the first season. It's like one or the other. Like, for instance, Pretty Little Liars. I love Pretty Little Liars, kind of, but but at the same time, that show loved to introduce plot that never got resolved. But I feel like Tangled, even though it was multiple seasons, like they started off with a hook in the first episode and they actually tell a complete story and finish it in the last episode, which like snaps and claps for that. You'd love to have the giant Disney castle and the big Hogwarts one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing, though. Like, having space for that large of a Lego set, I don't, like, where am I going to store that? I'm going to go there. Show it on the channel and it's a business expense. You know what? You're not wrong. I mean, I would still have to pay for it, but I at least wouldn't be taxed for it, so that's good. Not me, like, how can I stream me building a giant Lego castle? You like getting the pacing right when swapping mediums. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Pretty Little Liars infuriated you. Were you still obsessed? Absolutely. I feel like a lot of shows from that era of television are like that for me, though. Like, I think I've talked about this on the channel kind of recently. A lot of shows from the late 2000s to like the 2010s, they frankly overstayed their welcome. They were doing 22 episode seasons and they were going on for like 10 seasons. Like, no one needs this. I promise you, whatever the show is, no one needs this. Pretty Little Liars, Gossip Girl, like pretty much any of those types of shows, they just needed to tighten it up. They needed to cut it off at a certain point. How many biomes have been destroyed so far? Good question. Oh wait, no. I was going to say 2, but that's a lie. We did all of Storybook Vale, and so far we've done 3 of the main valley biomes, and we're working on our 4th right now. We're almost halfway done. Pretty Little Liars was such a huge fave of yours at the beginning, but then they dragged it too long. They did. And then they just like never wrapped up plot points. Like, I've only watched it once. But one of my favorite YouTube creators is Mike's Mike. And Mike's Mike did like a whole Pretty Little Liars deep dive situation. And touched on pretty much all of the plots that were just never resolved. And there were so many. You know what else made no sense? Also, I know the show that I'm about to talk about is many years old, but no spoilers in chat, just because, I don't know, if someone wants to watch it, I don't want to spoil it for them. I say that because I'm about to make reference to something that could easily be spoiled. Anyway, Gossip Girl, they really needed to, in episode 1, like making the show, decide who Gossip Girl was, because the person that it ended up being made no sense. It made 0 sense. Not that anyone would make sense at that point, but definitely not the person that it chose. You know what I mean? Like, if you squint, you're like, maybe. But when you think about it with any kind of depth, you're like, huh? How exactly? Like Grey's Anatomy, too many seasons? Wait, Grey's Anatomy, though, is still happening, right? I've never watched Grey's Anatomy. Never watched Grey's Anatomy before. Am I decorating Storybook Vale first? I think so, but that's not going to be today. But I feel like we'll probably start there. Have I watched Umbrella Academy? I have not. You know what I am about to watch? This doesn't have anything to do with that show. I actually don't really know a single thing about Umbrella Academy. But what I'm about to start watching is Arcane. I'm really excited about it, even though I know nothing about it. I know it's based off of League of Legends, which I've never played, but I don't think it matters if I haven't played it. You had a season finale of Pretty Little Liars watch party at your house that included your boyfriend and his friends, and the ending was so embarrassing to watch. Oh no. I feel like some shows, I feel this way about Pretty Little Liars. I feel this way about some other shows. It's like, after a certain point, it gets kind of embarrassing to admit that you like them. You know what I mean? Like, I felt that way about Glee after a certain point. Like, for a few seasons, like, saying you like Glee, yes, checks out. Towards the end, saying you like Glee, it just started getting embarrassing. Arcane is so good, is it? You love that I'm anti-spoiler, no matter how old the content. Yeah. Because sometimes I have been spoiled for like here's the thing. This made me so mad. I'm about to say it. You all are allowed to laugh at me. I'm aware it's a little bit comical, but I was minding my own business. I was in my 20s. I was thriving, sort of, and I was establishing a book collection. I've read some classics in my day, and I was looking at like, I don't even know what it was. The thing is, it was a reputable publication that I felt like I could trust. I don't remember which one it was. And you know what it did to me? It spoiled the ending of Anna Karenina. Now, yes, this book is 250 years old. 275 years old, maybe even more. However, the betrayal that I felt when I read what happened at the end of Anna Karenina was so deep. And that's the thing. It doesn't matter how old the thing is. I never know when I want to watch it or read it. And I just assume that other people are the same way too. So I don't like spoiling things. I have not watched Breaking Bad, no. Get ready for all the feels with Arcane. I feel like I'm ready for that. You know what I think is making me want to watch Arcane, even though I'm sure they don't have anything to do with each other? It's the Spider-Verse movies. I think it's just because it's an animated series that a lot of people feel positively about, and so is the Spider-Verse movie series. And I'm just desperately waiting for Beyond the Spider-Verse. The show made you want to play League of Legends, even if it's not your type of game you're invested now. I am a little bit afraid of that, but I think I can resist the urge. Glee was struggling at the end. It was. The thing that's the kicker, though, is that the last season was actually promising. And it was a half season, but they brought in a completely new cast. They were great. But, like, the 3 seasons prior to that were flops, and I think they just didn't expect that they were going to come back from that. Grey's is so good for over 10 seasons. Oh, it's on season 21. Oh, my goodness. I think one of my sisters watches Grey's, or has watched some of it. Big same on the Spider-Verse animation style take. I mean, I haven't seen enough. Like, I don't think I've ever even really seen an Arcane trailer. I feel like just usually when I see people talk about Spider-Verse, they are also talking about Arcane. I think Haley Steinfeld is in both of them as well, right? I feel like she plays a character called Vi in Arcane. I don't know who that is. I don't know any of the other characters' names. I just feel like I've heard that. Your son said the next Spider-Verse is out in February. It's not meant to be, I don't think. Last I heard, voice actors who are doing the movie haven't even recorded their voice lines yet. When the last one came out, Across the Spider-Verse, they had already announced the release date for the third one, but they had to push it back. And I thought I read it's not coming out in 2025, but I don't know for sure. Is Spider-Verse the one where it has someone called Miles Morales? Yes. I love the Spider-Verse movies. I would say Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel superhero. But yeah. In the comic books for the Spider-Man comics, not in the comic books for the Spider-Man comics, they did like this whole event called Spider-Verse that had to do with like different versions of Spider-Man from different parts of the multiverse, and it was this really cool event in the comics. The nerdiest thing I own is my like fully tabbed version of the Spider-Verse event. Really nerdy, but the Spider-Verse movies are sort of like loosely based on that, with Miles Morales as the main character. He's Spider-Man. And the animation is stunning. The story is so good. The characters are so compelling. There are 2 movies currently. There's one more set to come out. And I feel like it is on track to be one of the most epic movie trilogies of all time. You can argue with me if you want, but I feel like sometimes I'm prone to melodrama. I feel like I'm not that dramatic in saying that I do think it could be one of the best movie trilogies. Hi, Wendy. Hello, hello. I will be looking for that, Prib. Spider-Verse won't see a 2025 release according to official sources. Yeah, I've heard that 2026 is probably what we can expect for it, because I think someone said it won't be coming out as late as 2027. So current theories are 2026, but there's no like official word on it yet. Oh yeah, also, oh my goodness, I didn't even talk about that. The soundtrack for the Spider-Verse movies are so good. The art style, stunning, especially, well, not even especially, but like the second movie steps it up so much. Like the different types of animation that they use and the way that they use the animation to convey emotion is so strong. Like, oh my goodness, it's so good. I cannot say enough good things about that movie. That's one of the movies I could just like praise left, right, and center. The only reason you know of Miles is because he has a Fortnite skin. Oh, yeah, from the movies. I think there's also, if I'm not mistaken, there's a Miles Morales Spider-Man game on PlayStation, because they have the Spider-Man PlayStation game. I'm pretty sure they have the Spider-Man 2 PlayStation game, but I think in between the two of those, they released Spider-Man Miles Morales, the game, which I've never played, but I should. Not being dramatic about it at all. Biggest animation game changer. Yeah, in ages. It's really, really good. And like, I think the thing is like why I love it so much is that it's not just like the animation, it's also the story. Like something can look cool, but if it doesn't have heart to it, it's not really gonna stick with me. But like it is visually stunning, but also the story that it tells, I just like feel really connected to. I think it's really well done. It's just so good. Pretty sure the Spidey games are on PC at this point. I do think they are actually, but they were like made by PlayStation, right? Unless I'm tripping. Rod meets world. Is it Rod or Road? Hello, welcome to stream. How are you? We're just chatting about nothing and everything and deleting everything from my valley. So welcome in. You played all of the Spider games and they're really good. I mean, I've heard nothing but good things about them. I played a tiny bit of the first one. I have the first one, but I've never finished it. In fact, I don't think I've progressed very far at all in it. And I've never played any of the follow-ups. They were made by Sony. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I remember buying my PS4 specifically to play Detroit Become Human and realizing, oh, hey, I can play Spider-Man. Oh my goodness. Do I think I'm gonna leave the orbs there or find new spots for them? Wait, these ones here? I'm going to move them. I think I want to put them in the forest or the meadow, actually. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I have some ideas. I do, in fact, have some ideas. There's so much. Oh my goodness. I have so much stuff in this valley. You keep trying to figure out how to put things in water and your game won't let you. There are only certain items that can go in the water. The majority of them are under the foliage tab, or the landscaping under underbrush, I think. Things like the cattails and the lily pads and like the water lilies and some of the reeds. And I think there are one or two rocks under the rocks category that you can put in water, but the majority of things won't go in the water. Spider-Man and Spider-Man Morales are on Steam too. Okay, cool. I might have to pick those up. But here's the thing. I have too many games. Not something I would do on stream, but I still have to finish Baldur's Gate. I started playing it and I got so obsessed. And I think I just did too much too soon. I probably put in like 90 hours in... I don't know how long. It was an embarrassingly short amount of time, though, I can tell you that. And yeah, I got to the last act of Baldur's Gate and I just haven't finished it, but I want to. Insomniac are known for, among others, Spyro and Ratchet and Clank. I don't know what Ratchet and Clank is, but I know what Spyro is. I think I have all of the Spyro games on my PlayStation. RIP to the beautiful glade. It was pretty. Maybe we'll do something else with the trolley tracks. I can't guarantee that my new valley will be completely different than this one. I've kind of mentioned this before, and I'm sure I'll probably talk about it again when we start decorating. I really liked my valley the way it was. I'm not really deleting it because I didn't like it. I'm more deleting it because we have so many more possibilities now with the way that we can place items. So I want to kind of see what we can do with the new rotation abilities. So it's possible that some of our areas might end up looking pretty similar, just kind of adjusted with the new rotation. I'm not sure yet. It'll depend on when we actually start getting into decorating, but we might see a glade reminiscent of this. What did I think about them changing that companion's pose? Oh wait, the robot one? I don't really mind that much. I get why they did. I don't have super strong of a feeling about it, I think. Let me move you over here. You have way too many games. There are just so many great games that I either have already started or want to play, and it's like I don't have the time. I feel like if gaming were my only hobby, that would be one thing, but I also really love to read. There are shows that I enjoy quite a lot that I like to watch. So it's like the time to play games, I just do not have enough of it. You hate that you put the Tiana pads in the new lake and now you can't get them out. Wait, what? Like in Storybook Vale? Or in the item that we got from the premium shop? Am I also destroying Eternity Isle? I kind of want to, but I'm a little concerned about how much time it might take us to do so. We've already been simply deleting things for 2 hours. And we're not even done with the valley yet. I mean, to be fair, we did start with Storybook Vale, but also to be less fair, there was nothing in Storybook Vale except for the default trees, so. How am I getting on with War and Peace? She's not going to be done by the end of the year. Maybe I'll finish her in January. I do want to finish it, but I'm about 2/3 of the way done with it. But 2/3 of the way done with War and Peace is still over 400 pages of War and Peace to go, so I don't think that that's in my future for the next 3 days. Infinity Nikki has been making you grind for every single dew of inspiration. Oh, yeah, I think I gave enough to... I always want to call them Kiri from the Mighty Nine. That's not what it is. Why do I always have Kiri on the brain? I mean, as I should, to be honest, but it's a 2-syllable repeating vowel. I think that's why I think of it. What is it? The cadence born. Anyway, not that it matters. I think I gave enough Dew of Inspiration to them to get the outfit, but I don't think I've given any more yet. Samara, welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh, in the premium shop late. Gotcha. Yeah, I set that one out to look at it, but I haven't done anything else with it. In your Forest of Valor Island, you can't remove 2 rugs you placed down and it's ruining your build. I've had a couple items today, actually, that wouldn't let me delete them. But when I exited out of furniture mode and went back in, it did let me get rid of them. I'm not sure if that's something that you've tried, but I know there have been rugs in the past that were just glitched and you couldn't get rid of them. So that is very annoying. There was war, there was peace, it was a time. There was a lot of war. There was, I mean, peace existed. There were a lot of emotions. There were a lot of people who went by a lot of names. Complex relationships. It's a good book. I'm enjoying it. It's just long. Okay, we got these. What else? Hi, Danny. Hello. You got to level 8 and completed that outfit. You're working on levels 9 to 16 for the second outfit. Ah, yeah, I don't think I've gifted anything after that. I assumed there was probably something else to get because otherwise I was like, why would I give these other Dew of Inspiration to, oh, it's gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. I'm not gonna be able to think of it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually even know how many Dew of Inspiration I have. Oh, you know what I was doing on Infinity Nikki over the holiday, though? I was leveling up my outfits so I could finish the Mira Crown, the limited time one. That gets so tricky. You have to have such high quality outfits because I had already had quite a few, that's dramatic. I had already had a few Eureka that were max leveled, but yeah, glowing up the clothes to finish those was quite the task. You just realized when you were building, you could have just pressed the undo button. Oh no! Oh, that's the worst. But then when you exit out, you're stuck. Okay. We're almost there with the glade. Oh, I still have these. When does this go away? I don't need the festive fish, but I might as well catch them. But I was going to make some more of my people fishers before I did that. Oh, you're following the interactive maps. That's smart. I figure I'm probably going to do something like that eventually, but I'm not at the point where I feel like I need to. But yeah, I imagine I'm probably going to do that once I finish all of the stuff that we've got going on for the Dew of Inspiration and probably for some of the chests. You're about to start Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive. Oh, listen, I really want to read that series. I was just talking to my partner about this. He was asking me because we were watching Nerdforge's video where they printed and bound all of the Stormlight Archive books, and they looked amazing. But because my partner knows I like fantasy, he was asking if I'd ever read any Brandon Sanderson. I have, but I've not read any of his fantasy stuff. I've just read some of the Skyward books that are more like sci-fi. I really want to read Stormlight Archive. I just need to hype myself up because reading high fantasy to me is like an academic experience. I have to take notes because there are usually so many people. The world building is so specific and it's just something that's hard for me to keep up with if I don't like organize the information. So yeah, I really want to read Stormlight Archive. I've wanted to for a couple years, but I've never gotten around to it. Reached the end and went back to do your 1-star for more resources. The glow up grind was brutal. Yeah. Don't know if I'm at the abandoned district yet. I just got there at the end of our last stream, I think. So I have seen part of the abandoned district, but I haven't seen all of it, and we haven't really done the quest stuff for it yet. The only Brandon Sanderson books you've read are the Mistborn series. I haven't read those yet either. You need a guidebook while reading high fantasy? Yeah, with sort of moderate fantasy, I can usually get by with the annotating that I do. Because I have a pretty complex tapping system for annotating, so I can manage with that. But with like a true high fantasy, I can't. I have to like make little visual guides for myself because otherwise I'll be reading, I'll read like 300 pages and I'll be like, I don't know what's happening. And I haven't known what's happening for the last 300 pages because like I don't know who any of these people are. One of the chests was so hard to get to, you flung Nikki off a very tall area in frustration and got it that way. Well, nice. You know what I found in Infinity Nikki last night? I found what looks to be a cave opening, but it seems inaccessible. Like, I don't know if you can actually get there or not. I spent a little bit of time trying to see if I could get there, and I couldn't do it, but I'll have to check again. I think I marked it on my map so I can investigate later. Working your way through Wheel of Time. Oh, yeah, that's another one. That one, I think it's going to take me a while to get to. I don't know if I'm built for Wheel of Time. Am I demolishing everything, even the plaza? Yeah, we started with the plaza, actually, so she's already gone. Okay, actually, let me go ahead and save while I'm thinking about it. You got to the twist part in Nikki and you were so upset. I didn't know there was a twist. I'm intrigued. Wait, I probably will have predicted it though. Well, actually, that's a little bit of a lie. I don't know if I will have predicted it, but I'm suspicious of everybody, so I feel like I've got my bases covered. We'll see. If a person betrays us, don't tell me what happened, by the way, but if someone betrays us, I probably have already thought they were suspicious. Thank you for the sip reminder. Hi, Archer. Every time I talk about Infinity Nikki, you think I'm saying Infinity Mickey. Yeah, you're not the first person who said that to me. I think I just mumble, but no, Infinity Nikki with an N. That being said, Infinity Mickey makes me think of Epic Mickey, and I have not played Epic Mickey Rebrushed, which I kind of want to. I almost bought it when it came out. But again, too many games, too little time. It's because they're so similar to each other. Mickey and Nikki? Now, wouldn't that be... wouldn't that be a pairing? Oh, goodness. Are you putting everything on the floating island? No, I'm gonna leave everything on this map for now. I mean, I'm getting rid of the premium shop houses. I'm just storing those in my inventory. But all of the shops and villager houses, I'm just gonna leave them where they are. Like whatever biome they're in at the moment. I'm not sure what the process is going to be exactly once we start trying to decorate. But we'll figure it out. That's a problem for a different dating. Everything is so clear. When we do start decorating, we'll have to do a poll or something about how many biomes people think I'm going to use the hedges in. Actually, how many biomes did I use the hedges in this one? Probably every one except for the Frosted Heights and the Sunlit Plateau. Oh, I think I also didn't use them in the Forgotten Lands, but I think I legitimately used them in every other biome. Plot twist, Mickey accidentally travels to Mirrorland and meets Momo. Listen. You know who I feel like would have the sassiest conversation? Momo and Daisy. I feel like they would gossip about people together, and they'd probably be besties.
How's it going?
After a Scrooge drought, you got the book, bed, and couch today? Amazing. Actually, I had both of those in my shop today, too. I had the bed in my Eternity Isle shop, and I had the couch in my Storybook Vale shop. I had already had the couch before, but they were both in there today for me. You played the demo for Epic Mickey, and you don't think the... Oh, you don't like the gameplay. I got you, I got you. I played a little bit of the first one, but it was when, or like the original Epic Mickey, but it was when it first came out, so I don't really remember anything about it. It's mostly like a platformer kind of vibe, right? Hi, Rosie. How are you? I do love Momo. Oh, you know what I did? I unlocked 2 new, well, unlocked is a little bit dramatic. I unlocked the sketches for 2 new Momo outfits. Oh, they are the cutest. But here's the thing. Momo is very rude because his outfits require so many materials to craft. And I think it's disrespectful. I unlocked one by... How did I unlock it? I unlocked one by brushing 500 animals. And I unlocked one, I think, by catching 500 bugs. And they're so cute. But I looked at the resources that you need in order to craft them. And I was like, well, Momo, I hate to say it, but you're never going to get this. And it's not because I don't want to give it to you, because I do. It's simply because I can't. I cannot. You know what else was rude? They announced the next Distant Anthem and whatever the other thing is called. Essentially the premium versions of the Battle Pass, right? And the next one also is giving you a choice between 2 outfits for Momo, I think. But I think one of them is one of the options from the first Mira journey that were technically well, that just ended, I suppose. But the other one is new. But if I would have known this, I don't know. Basically, I'm mad because I picked the one that's repeating. And it's making me feel like I should have picked the other one. Anyway, that's a me problem, though. Momo is worth it. Momo says what the rest of us are thinking, but don't have the confidence to say. I think someone said the same sentiment in chat the other day, and I was like, well, yes. What are the chances that I'm going to use this fire department in my next build? Probably incredibly minimal. Momo is a little voice in all of our heads. Well, yes, actually. The epitome of I hate everyone but you. That's what I said. I'm pretty sure I said that one stream. Every now and then he likes someone else, but for the most part, it's just Nikki. He's the biggest ride or die for Nikki, and everyone else is so sus to Momo. You still won't let me delete you. Okay. What if I delete all of this stuff and then I come back and try to delete you after I exit out of furniture mode and come back in? All right, all right, all right. I love when it tells me new furniture unlocked when I've had it out the entire time. It's cute on Momo, but you usually hate characters like that. Just one person. Oh, that like just one person, and it's rude to everyone else. I feel the same way. I can't stand that trope in like romances. I hate it. It's one of those things where I'm like, if you're rude to everyone else, just because you're nice to me, that doesn't make you a good person. Like, what? But Momo is adorable. We love Momo. You've managed to craft one of his cloaks after much grinding. Oh, nice. Is it everything that you hoped for? Do I have something on the floating islands? I don't. Well, I don't think so. I think I cleared my Dream Snaps build. That was the only thing I did have there. You were trying to use the word trope yesterday and couldn't think of it. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. That kind of thing happens to me all the time. Or I'm like, I know there's a word that I'm thinking of. It's an easy word. I've used it many times in the past, and yet for some reason, I cannot think of it. Yes, like Mark, Lucy, don't even get me started. But here's the thing with Mark, though. Mark isn't even nice to us. People just think he's hot. You know? Like, actually, Mark is still mean to me, even though I think I have like 10 hearts with him. So make that make sense. I'm not a Mark girly, unfortunately. I don't know who I'm gonna marry in Coral Island. I haven't had to make that decision yet, but it's not gonna be him. Am I doing the star path? Like, in the general sense? Like this season? I am. I finished gathering all of the regular rewards, and I'm almost done with the bonus rewards. Mark Sloan? I don't know who that is. I'm talking about Mark from Coral Island. Is that somebody I should know? I'm Googling. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, Grey's Anatomy. See, I've never watched Grey's Anatomy. Oops. There you go. You have very negative feelings towards Mark. I do as well. It hurts my soul a little bit that probably 90% of the people that I've seen play Coral Island or talk about Coral Island have said that Mark is the person that they're marrying. I mean, I hope you have a happy life together. However, if you don't, I might have a little hee hee ha ha, you know? You hope they add yes in the future? Maybe. I mean, who knows? We got Timon and Pumbaa. That sounds rude. I don't mean it like we shouldn't have gotten Timon and Pumbaa. I just mean it like... like, they did, in fact, give us a sidekick update. So I would not necessarily be surprised if they do the same with someone like Yes. You proposed to Raphael and he turned you down, very rude. Oh no! I don't know if you want to hear this. I've heard, well, I would not say this is a spoiler. I would say this is just a mechanical thing that the game doesn't tell you. I've heard that you need to, like, if you have max relationship with somebody and they turn you down when you propose to them, it's because you haven't seen all of their cutscenes yet, like their heart scenes. So if you just make sure you trigger all of their heart scenes, they should say yes. I think the wiki probably has them all listed and like how to trigger all of them. So it's probably not that Mark hates you, or not Mark. Oh, not Mark. Raphael. It's probably not that Raphael hates you. It's probably just that you're missing a couple cutscenes. Isn't he only nice to us on Fridays or something? You know, it sounds about right. Do they have to ask Disney if they can add characters to the game? Well, I mean, I don't know the exact process for Gameloft with this game. The way that licensing usually works, they would need to get approval to use the likeness of a character that Disney owns. And because it's Disney, I would imagine that Disney probably wants quite a bit of like oversight in how they're also used, you know? I don't know what that process is like exactly, but just because they are making a Disney game, I would not imagine that that means that Gameloft has the ability to just add whoever they want whenever they want. I think probably they have to work with Disney to some level to get approval for characters and like storylines and stuff like that. We're almost done. I mean, yeah. Yeah, we have this biome and one more biome. We do have the entirety of Eternity Isle, but that might have to be for another day. We'll see. I need my wish list right now for Dreamlight Valley. Top of the list is buildings for Mythopia, please. I don't know what I want it to be, what I want it to look like. I just want it to exist. Give me something in the premium shop that's gonna look beautiful there. I think Mythopia is my favorite biome in Storybook Vale. The more I sit with the DLC, the more I believe that that's true. Thanks for hanging out, Lucy. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great time at work. Okay, all of you can go away. Oh. With no Cheeto dust on it, exactly. And please, 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 for the love of Zeus, get rid of the Cheeto dust on Hades' house. I hate it so much. Every time I think about it, it makes me a little bit angry. So I try not to think about it that much because I don't know where I'm going to put Hades' house because it's gonna look so broken, busted anywhere that's not in Mythopia. Because what is the orange on it? Oh my goodness. A Mount Olympus house. That would be kind of cute. Okay, all of this can go away. I really do believe that they would be able to just change that to the color of his house without too much difficulty, right? Like, I feel like that would be not that difficult to do. To just change the color. They wouldn't even necessarily need to change. I don't know. I don't do game development. I just feel like changing that one color would not be difficult. Just change it to gray and call it a day. You have Hades' house in the Forgotten Lands next to the Pumpkin Halloween cottage. I feel like it could work, but I want the Pumpkin cottage in the bind, I think. I do think they just added the orange to make it blend in with the... Sorry, give me a second. No, I thought my door opened. I was concerned. It did not. I think they just added it to make it blend in with Mythopia, which is cute, but it's limiting. I would much rather have not that, so that it's not limiting on where you can put something. It's kind of like back in the day when we first got the Mushroom Manor and it had just the light green grass in the fence, right? Where it's like the light green grass is cute, but before the grass color changed, depending on what biome you put it in, having that was really limiting with where you could put it because it would make the house look out of place in certain places. That's how I feel about the orange on Hades' house. Like, it's cute when it's in Mythopia, but it just makes it look out of place if you pretty much put it anywhere else. Doesn't make sense how the base changes color, but the top doesn't, because it's not like programmed like the bottom of it. You dropped Hades in Ancient's Landing because the orange was not enough to convince you Mythopia is where he belongs. Yeah, I don't think his house looks like the vibes that I'm going for Mythopia. So he's not staying there. Where is he going? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Not there. We need them to fix Merlin's house too. Wait, what's wrong with Merlin's house? Just like the stones and stuff? Yeah, I would like that to be fixed. The reason why I don't care as much about that is because I feel like the green and like slightly tannish rock goes better with more places than like the orange. Especially because you can kind of hide it behind trees and bushes and stuff. And then I don't think it looks that bad. But if they changed it, that would be even better. But I would say changing Hades' house would be a bigger concern for me. You appreciate their hard work and you're sure it's not easy coming up with things and making pixels work. Yeah. Definite points for creativity. I do see what they were going for. I love the originality. I love the fact that they were trying to make it look cohesive with Mythopia, but y'all know that orange is not gonna look, it's not gonna make sense anywhere else. I wasn't planning on doing farming. I just need to pick up these pumpkins so I can clear all of this area out. I actually don't know if I have space for this. have enough for now. You want Cinderella's house to be a glass slipper? I don't. Don't give me items like that are houses. It's not gonna make it's no. It's like why I don't want a pile of bricks for Ralph's house. It doesn't make sense in a neighborhood. Like, would it be kind of funny? Yes. But I would hate decorating with it. Because you build like one build and you're like, okay. But you try to put it by a house. It's like, why is there a giant shoe by this house? It's not for me. If they want to give us a giant glass slipper furniture item, by all means. But until we can hide villager houses, I would like for houses to like look enough like houses that we can make neighborhoods, you know? I do feel like at some point they will probably give us the ability to hide villager houses. But who knows? Thanks for hanging out, Banjo. I appreciate it. Her house will probably be a castle. I feel like it could be, but we have the palace that I think is meant to be Cinderella's castle. Like the palace premium shop house. So if they do her dirty like they did Mike and Sully, that's sad. Glass slipper clothing. Oh, that would be really cute. Put a house skin on villager houses. I would kind of like that. They would just be introduced so slowly, I think. Because, they'd probably be like one at a time in the premium shop. And I would say I would prefer to be able to hide villagers' houses over having skins for them. If I had to only pick one, I would prefer to hide them. Why couldn't they give Woody a normal home, right? Again, just let me hide it. Just let me tuck it away. I know we have the floating islands. That's not the same, though. Just let me stick it in my inventory. If I need it for a quest, you can just pop it in the quest instructions. Must have Woody's house placed. And then I'll pop it down into my valley for a quest. And then I'll keep it moving, you know? I feel like they could do that. I mean, you can place them and forget them, but it's still space that I have that I would like to either decorate or have for Dream Snap. I don't know. I prefer to just put them in my inventory. Because especially with the fact that we're getting more and more characters, I think a lot of us are going to end up using the floating islands for space for more villager houses. I don't think it's going to be feasible to just leave them as like exile places for people. Yeah, because we're going to keep getting new villagers with new homes. And I highly doubt our main valley is getting larger, so I think a lot of people are going to end up putting more villagers, like neighborhoods and stuff, on the floating islands. Let us do villager houses like we do our house, replace it with any old skin. I would still prefer the ability to hide it over that if we only had one. Just because we already have the premium shop houses, we can place them individually so we don't need them to be villager houses. Yeah, I would just prefer, and like not everybody has premium shop houses, so being able to hide them if you don't have premium shop houses and you just want to get rid of them, that would still be my preference. Love a keep it moving moment. I do, yeah. May I have these pies? You don't want Alice next year. You want her and the Evil Queen in a realm together. Well, I feel like it seems like maybe that ship has sailed. It hasn't been confirmed in words, but I would say in everything but words, it's been confirmed that we're getting Alice in the realm in the spring. Let me grab a rug. You're tiny. Giant rug. You. Oh, my foot is falling asleep. Oh my goodness. Okay. Save. What else do I need to do? I need to water this. Oh, I forgot I put Jack in his Santa outfit. Well, it's after Christmas. It's probably time to change that.
I can't bring back my past forever.
Hi, Belle. Okay. Oh, well, that can stay there. For now. Just until I go to the vacuum and pick it up. There we go. Like they shrunk Daisy's shop and we put it in our inventory before placing it. Like, wait. They... Oh, yeah, exactly. Yes, you were saying that they have had us put a building in our inventory before. Exactly. And like we put our premium shop houses in the inventory and we take them out again and they're still fully decorated. So I feel like we could put it, like the villager houses in our inventory. And I, for one, would like to. Or at least have the option.
How's it going?
Let's sell all of this, actually. These... Should I save the pumpkins? No, I'm just gonna sell them. I'll sell this too. I think I'm mostly topped up on that.
Ooh.
I would love to sort this. There we go. Perfect. On to our last biome. Oh my goodness. The mice and Cinderella. Jacques and Gus. Okay, all of these can go. Amazing. I feel like it's been a long time since I was up here. It's so dark. I did like this build. Oh well. I mean, I liked a lot of the builds. No! Stop putting these down. There we go. So it's fine. I feel like a lot of these witchy buildings are going to be moving to Storybook Vale. I think I'm going to put the orangey, like, autumnal one in the bind. The others I think would look really cute in Ever After, probably. There we go. Nope, I'm stuck. There we go. Now what are those from? I might have been time bending for the star path. Not that time bending specifically is something that's required by the star path, but to do finish Dreamlight duties. There we go. I wonder if going into here... No. I think we're good. I was going to say, I wonder if going into furniture mode while the vacuum was still picking things up was going to cause an audio glitch that made it keep doing the picking up sound, but I think we're good. You have beef with how they did the animals in the Vale? Wait, how do you mean? Okay, this stuff we will move this way. Beautiful. What am I going to cover this with? Maybe Jack's house once I'm done with this. To get rid of the holes. I mean, it's only 9 of them, so I could easily undig those, but I'm feeling taking the easy way out, you know? There we go. In the Valley and the Isle, no matter what, there are at least one animal to feed that's not time specific, but in the Vale, they're all either time or day specific, which makes feeding them a tad annoying. Oh, interesting. I have noticed that there's one Pegasus, or like flying horse, or whatever they're called, that I haven't gotten yet, and I don't know if / when I will, because I think it's only there from like 6 p.m. to midnight on certain days, and I pretty much never play the game at night, so that one's gonna be a hard one for me to get. I think I've maybe fed it once or twice, and I think the only times I fed it were on stream. I feel the itch to save. Look at the treehouse. Oops. Wait, look at how few items we have. 567? It's not a lot. I mean, I'm going to have more than the bare minimum when I'm finished, just because I do have out a couple chests and things like that, but it's gonna be pretty close. The valley should get the number. I know! It hasn't been this low in like a year. There we go. I still need, this is like, listen. I need the book stacks from the bind that are like muted colors, and some of them are in different arrangements to the book stacks that we already have. This is a formal request. I would like to know when I can expect those to be added to my Scrooge shop, please and thank you. Or my crafting menu. I'll accept the crafting menu. In fact, crafting menu might be better, because then I won't have to wait for Scrooge to give them to me, actually. They knew we would notice them, so not giving them to us is a choice, and when you don't like, yeah. How could we not notice them? They're right in front of our faces, all over the bind, looking beautiful, but unavailable for us to use. Very sad. Oops. I also would like the Forgotten to move in. This is a long-standing request of mine, but seems like as good a time as any to just put that out there again. Can she please move in and be our friend for real? Or they, you know, can they? Not all of our Forgottens are she's. Huh. Ah, there you are. Oops. And there you are. Let me just pop you right about... No, I'll actually put you like that. Oop. My goodness. My fingers are like, will you please stop clicking the same key over and over again? Sorry, girls. I'm doing something. Her staying in the castle is not healthy for her. In your case, mental health. We could lose her again. Honestly, we've said she was welcome in the valley, but how welcome is she really if we haven't made her an official home? I've made her an unofficial home, and it is fabulous if I do say so myself. However, she doesn't have an official home. I don't think she really has friends, which is just rude. We never invite her to parties, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like the least we can do is give her a role, make her work for her keep like everyone else, you know? Might make her feel like she's contributing to society. Like she's part of the collective community. I also need to get rid of this. Please, please, please. I know we can get rid of the little stone pieces, but I need to get rid of the pedestals too. Actually, this might be an unpopular take. I feel more annoyed by these than I do by the treehouse. Welcome back, kitty. Okay. We have this completed. I have things I need to do, like grabbing these. Thank you. And taking a little surf around. Oh, I left a light. Too much to ask for the Forgotten to have a dream style. See, I don't think we would get one unless they were added as a villager. But I think that would be cute if we got one. If maybe we do another like arc with them, and then at the end of that arc, they get a cool dream style that shows how they've evolved as a person, you know? I would love that. But we could always turn them back to the OG Forgotten if we wanted to. The treehouse doesn't bother you. I mean, I get a little bit annoyed by it sometimes, just like when I'm trying to figure out the orientation for my Forgotten Lands. I have to work around it. But I like the vibe of it in the Forgotten Lands. So I don't mind it that much. Oh, my biggest issue with it is the footprint, though. I wish we could get stuff closer to it. Then I really wouldn't have any issues with it. But I don't know. Something about the pedestals just annoys me more. Maybe because, like, there's no point to it. At least the treehouse is something we can go inside. It's like a location, so it feels like it has a purpose. The pedestals we used for a quest, but they feel like they don't have a purpose anymore. So I don't like that we have them there. Hi, Simone. How are you? Yeah, same, Wesley. Yeah, a smaller, less fussy hitbox. I agree wholeheartedly. Okay. We are officially... This is... Oh, the event's not over. I was like, why is this wrapping paper still spawning? Because the event's not over. Anyway, that's my bad. We are officially clean and cleared. Oh, well, except for some lingering fireflies, it seems. I might have more of them around because I had them everywhere. But yeah, the valley is barren, like my soul, and ready to be filled with hopefully beautiful builds. Our storybook veil, also the same, beautifully empty. Our Eternity Isle, you know, not so much. yet. And by not so much, I mean, she's full. Oh, she's still fully decorated. How are we feeling about the valley being empty? Fine. Do I think I a little bit dissociated while I was clearing it? Yes. But I feel fine about it being clear. I feel like I do want to clear Eternity Isle, but I don't know that I can do it today. The one thing about Eternity Isle, though, is that I feel like there's a small chance. Yeah, there's a chance that if I do delete all of this, that I'll never rebuild it again. So I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we'll leave Eternity Isle for now. I mean, I'll think about it over the next couple days before the next stream. Because I also need to figure out where I'm putting all of these houses. But if I move enough of the houses, it's not going to matter that it's decorated because it's still not going to make sense. I don't know. I'll think about it. I need to figure out where I want to put these houses. I might end up bulldozing all of Eternity Isle as well. That was kind of my initial thought, so I kind of do want to. But for now, Valley and Storybook Vale are ready to receive beautiful makeovers. I'm really looking forward to it. When you bulldozed yours, you had to immediately pave because all the resources coming out of everywhere. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't mind it too much when it's just the open space, but I get it. If you like your things to have order and then the resources are just everywhere you look, that's quite a lot, actually. You think committing to redoing the 3 maps is a lot? Yeah, I think I could do it in a year before we get the next DLC, but then I know I would just, I don't know. It's fine. I'll think about it. But thank you for hanging out with me, letting me yap and chat with you while I, you know, cleared my entire valley. I'm going to see if anyone else is streaming. I will be back tomorrow with, let me put on some music or something. I'll be back tomorrow with Infinity Nikki. It's updating currently, so we'll have some fun new content tomorrow to check out. We'll be streaming Tuesday. I don't know what we're playing. And then Dreamlight Valley is going to be on Wednesday again. We're going to go see Savannah at my day old tea, who's cleaning everything up before the new year in Dreamlight Valley. So please pop by if you have a minute and drop a like for Sav. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night and take care of yourselves, and I will see y'all later. Goodbye.